Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega occasionally. And this occasion we're talking about safety in Thailand. And the question, is Thailand safe? Or more specifically, is Bangkok safe? Well, the way I'd answer that is, if you don't go looking for trouble in Bangkok, trouble won't come looking for you. Basically, it's probably one of the safest places I've ever been. You can walk the streets here at any time of the day or night in relative safety. Obviously, relative safety, I mean, it depends. But generally speaking, I have been involved in 3 altercations that either I suffered physical violence or there was a threat of physical violence. And on each of those 3 occasions, I put myself into that position. So I've covered them in other videos. I won't go through the specifics, but generally speaking, the Thai people are unique. I would say that they are genuinely unique. I make videos for the Big Picture El Panorama and BPEP2. That's Big Picture El Panorama 2. Links are in the description of this video. I make videos at night time, from any time from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. with my camera in hand, with my microphone in hand, walking the, let's say, okay, busy streets. The place that I do the videos is busy, but I go down side streets and this and that. I've never, ever, ever incurred any kind of, I've never encountered any kind of altercation while doing that. Only 2 occasions, I beg your pardon, 2 occasions, but they were both with Europeans. In all my time doing videos for the Big Picture El Panorama, interviewing girls, I had many girls decline the opportunity to be interviewed, but only one girl, only one Thai girl, I'd say, took exception to her image being taken on camera, and she made it known. But that's the only time in 2 years. Other than that, there was 2, was it 2? 3. Obviously I don't know their names, but I think it was Russian or Eastern European. And he walked up to me and he said, "What do you think you're doing?" And I wasn't even directing the camera at him. He said, "What do you think you're doing?" And he was most aggressive. I forget exactly what he said, but he was voicing his displeasure at what I was doing, as if it was any of his business. Another guy, an Australian guy, and I don't know, obviously the fact that it's Australian is just by the way, but that's just to describe the second individual. He voiced his opinion very angrily, and he used expletives to me out of the blue, just because I was standing on the street with my camera. And there was another guy recently who gave me a nudge in the back to get out of his way. And when I looked around, it was a European, not a Thai. So Thailand is really, really ultra safe. And the Thai people, generally speaking, are ultra friendly. I've got lots of comments that if I was doing what I do for the Big Picture El Panorama in the West, like New York or Chicago or Los Angeles or London or Paris or Dublin, I suppose we include Dublin in that as well, I wouldn't be able to do it. Because one guy said that I'd probably be committing some kind of an offence by videoing people going about their business. But here, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's a wonderful place. If you're thinking of moving to Thailand, you will be absolutely thinking in the right direction. Because if you want a hassle-free, peaceful retirement, let's say, or life in general, Thailand is the place. It really is. I have become, let's say, I am part of this now. This is part of me. I couldn't, and you can never say never, but it would not be my desire, and it is not my desire, and I don't think it will ever be my desire to move back to the West, to Europe. I wouldn't be able to handle it. My wife said to me the other day, because a friend of mine, I won't mention names, he lives in Perth, but he spends 6 months here and 6 months back in Perth with his Thai wife, and his Thai wife prefers to live in Perth. And my wife said to me, why don't we live in Ireland? And I said to her, I showed her something on YouTube, I said, there it is, there's Dublin, and there's no street food, and there's no motorcycle taxis, and there's no this and there's no that, there's no open markets going on till 3 o'clock in the morning. And she for once agreed with me. She said, how can you live in a place like that? And I said to myself, how did I ever? Well, obviously, if you don't know about something, you won't miss it. I didn't know about Thailand at the time, but by jingo. But now, as I said, it's part of me, it's part of my soul. And I love living here. And the message to you is, it's one of the safest places in the world, Bangkok specifically. So remember, guys, if you're coming here on vacation, if you don't go looking for trouble, trouble won't come looking for you, generally speaking. Come back and see me again on this channel. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, click the notifications bell, click the like button, click the share button, do all those wonderful things. And I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.